Hello, good evening, Mr. Aji and my friends that watch my video. This evening, I want to present what is my final project in social media analytics. And this project is for my final test in this subject, social media analytics. Oh yeah, and my name is Mike, and I'm from AI and Big Data Analytics is my major. Okay, let's continue. So, this is what I'm doing for my final project, and I'm gonna tell all of what is it means, all of the code and the output, and I'm gonna explain it one by one. Okay, for the first cell is like usual, we're gonna import and call the library that we need for this project. And then the cell number two, we im import or yeah, we import the dataset that have been downloaded. Then for the three, cell three is the extract the dataset. Then this, I'm gonna explain what does this mean. Selected network equals 0H. Okay. 0H mean, or we can say zero ego. Zero ego means uh there's there's an individual that we want to see or we want to uh reach research about it. And in this data set, there's a lot of individual. And we can say for each individual is ego. Ego number 0, number 1, and etc. Like 1,000, 500, and etc. And for this project, I choose 0H, or we can say ego number 0. Let's continue. This just load the data. So as we can see, Facebook ego network 0H number of nodes is 333, and the age is 2,519. What does this mean? Like I said before, in this project, I want to see and I want to research about one ego, and that ego is number 0. And number 0 has 333 nodes, or we can say, uh, for example, 333 people in there. It's in there, and H mean is the connection. And 0, ego number 0, it means the information for processes is based on the 0 ego. So the 0 ego is gonna be the centralized of this research. Let's carry on. This is the density for the ego number 0, the density and the average clustering, average shortest path, and the diameter. Just continue. Okay. What does this mean for this graph? This graph mean this the information for the centralized ego number 0, the nodes, the age, average path, and the diameter. Like above, The above is just in number and in word, and below it is in the graph. I make it in the graph so we can see easily how much is the age and the node. Okay, let's continue. This is the number of connection. So uh near of ego number 0, there's a lot of user, right? And I choose the 10th most a lot of that have a lot of connection with ego number 0. For example, user number 56 have 77 connection, and user number 67, I'm sorry, have 75 connection. What is this mean? Connection is, like I say, the age. So to connect, this is the connection to connect with different nodes, or we can say just the individual. Okay, let's carry on. And then this is top 10 user by research user to hop. What does this mean, to hop? For example, for this to hop is this is the example for ID number A. If ID number A want to connect or want to communicate with ID numbers C, IDC, so ID number A must connect to ID number B, and number B must connect to ID number C. And does C have the connection with A because the C have the connection with B. The B is like the bridge. So because there's two process of connection, and that why is called by two hook. Okay. As we can see, for user 277, or we can say the node of 277, reachable user is 270, and user or ego number, or we can say nodes number 322, have reachable user of 203, and that means is user number 277 have two hops or two process of connection with 270 nodes or 270 individual, or we can say ID or user. Yeah. So we can say like for user number 322 have 203 reachable user for two hop. So for user number 322 want to reach or want to get someone or another node, there is 203 user or nodes that need two way of process for getting the connection to their yeah, like I say, two hop, it means two processed to get connected. Okay, let's carry on. The degree distribution. What is the degree distribution? So the degree distribution is showing the number of connection and number of user. So we can see there is like uh we can say 29, maybe 29 user that have just one connection. Like we see on the left side, there's the tallest, like 29 user just have one connection. And for we can say like two user have more than 70 connection to other nodes, or we can say another user or ID. Let's continue. This is the community size. Like we used live in this society. Every place have their own community, have their own group. And because we are focused on the age number 0, and the near of age number 0, there have 12 community near it. And this is the number of the member. So the highest is the community number 1, 2, community number 12 is the lowest. Community number 1 have we can say 190 members, and the lowest is community number 12, like have we can say 5 members. Yeah, let's carry on. This is again degree distribution. This is the frequency and the degree. So what does this mean? So the degree shows uh, the number of user or the number of ID, and frequency, it means how often the user connect. So we can see degree for the first degree have highest frequency or the highest connection to other nodes. This is the Facebook ego, like Mr. Aji explained in class. This is the ego, or we can say the society in need of ego number 0. So this is the other group, this is the other group, group, and this is the near of the ego number 0. That's correct. This is the largest community, the graph for the largest community. And we can see the connection from each node to other node. We can see, like this, we can see, for example, for this nodes or this user, or we can say this ego or ID, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 H. We can say connection, and 5 connection to other nodes, like that. This is the overall matrix. This is like the same like the above. So this Facebook ego network for 50 users. There's the ego the same. I just added, and this is the separated group from the main group. So this I make for to clarify or to make it clear that how many connection for each node. For example, For node number one, he have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 connection for node number one. So we can say it have 15 nodes inside of 16 uh, ID or user inside of node number one. So we can see like each node number one to node number 24 have their own connection. And we can see the largest connection is achieved by node number 21, and the lowest is achieved by node number 6. Node number 6 is only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 connection, or 5 friends or 5 users that connect to node number 6. But for node number 21, you can see there's a lot of connection is going on over here. There's a lot of user or uh, nodes that connect to node number 21. And this is for the example from node 1 to node 24. There's a lot of node, but I just enter node 1 and node to node 24. So this is the same like above. Like I say I said before that above I just display from node 1 to node 24, and below it we can see another example. Like for example, node 56 have 77 degree, or we can say have 77 connection, or 77 node. Sorry, yeah, H. Sorry, so 77 H for nodes number 56. And this is the connection. All of this is the connection. We can see. Yeah. From the visual, we can see the largest connection is achieved by node number 56. And the lowest is, yeah, the lowest is achieved by node number 122 with 72 degree. You can see the largest degree, the bigger the degree, the bigger the friendship, or the bigger the connection, the yeah, the lot of connection. And because node number 122 only have 62 degrees, so we can say uh there's only 62 connection, or 62 age that connect to other people. Okay, let's carry on. This only the highest degree for node 56, because node 56 is the largest in here. So I try to display it, and this is what that I got. So the reason why this nodes is separate, I guessed, because in this research I only focus on ego number 0, like I said before. There's a lot of ego in this data set, and every ego is gonna be the main central of attention. So maybe uh node number 56 have other connection with other ego, uh and other ego connect to this node that separate in ego number 0. Like that. Let's carry on. This is the community detection. Uh, like I said, if I'm not wrong, there's community for this is the community. Like I said before, this is the number of the community. There's 12 community, different community, and this is I make or I displayed in this way so we can see which community is bigger, which community is separate, and which community is close to other community. So we can see community for this light green, dark yellow, gray, and purple. They're separate with the main community here. It's the same like above. It's those separate. Maybe have connection with other ego, but there's not of connection with ego number 0. And this is community. We can say that yellow community doesn't uh, closed to other community. Like we can compare it with this color. We can say maybe gray, clay, and light purple. No. Clay community have a strong connection to blue and light purple because we can see the community is close to each other, so we can define that have a strong relationship, and each member of or each node have a strong relationship with other community. So yeah, that's all from me. That's all from me. To explain what is my project that I'm doing for this subject, social media analytics. And yeah, I hope this project can help user that watch my video to understand what that I made or this purpose of each draft and the purpose of uh each uh code. And I want to say sorry for if I have missed pronunciation or misguidance or mis uh information to tell or the structure of the information. And that's all from me. I want to say thank you for watching. Uh, see you. Uh, see you if I make another video. And yeah, thank you for watching.